OKCI TV. Stay tuned for the 9:30 block where we've got Harriet and GOC3 performing. But up now is a brand new bottle episode inspired by a title you provided. If you happen to be the wonderful audience member that submitted the title, That 1880's Show, congratulations. That is the title for today's bottle episode, and it's up right now. That's right, it's the bottle episode as we present That 1880's Show, starring Amanda Stonebarger, Tyler Swartwood, and introducing Jim Carlson. And Kate Duffy. That 1880 show is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I sense something coming across the plain.
Oh, do you, dear sister?
I do. The horses are acting a little squirrely.
They are. There's a fright amongst the horses.
Oh, dear.
Shall I open the windows? God, I love the
There's
breeze.
something on the wind as well.
It's a bit of a mystery this day, isn't it?
No.
Oh!
The horses are acting squirrely.
Do not ask me how trying to buy a new wagon was. It was terrible. Those wagon dealers are a bunch of crooks. They are. You know what the interest rates are on a new wagon? 0.0001%. Oh! It's dirt road robbery. Dirt road robbery.
But did they let you speak to the manager?
Oh, every time I said a little less on that wagon, he had to go walk 18 miles to go back to talk to the manager and then walk back 18 miles to talk to the manager.
Oh, no.
I made some new shoes while I was at it.
Well, they're quite fetching.
Thank you.
They are beautiful.
I got so hungry I had to eat my old ones. What is for dinner?
Well, I've made a roast.
Yes.
I have to tell you guys
Did
a
you-
secret. I took my corset off.
Oh!
I burned it. I'm not wearing it anymore.
Why, that is scandalous.
It is. Tell everybody in town.
That's
We can-
if this was 200 years ago, I'd call you a witch. That's right. But in the middle of Reconstruction, I don't know if that's a bad problem.
All I know is that this town has gotten a little boring. And
Is
I
that
want
what's
to
on the
spice
wind?
it up.
Women's liberation?
Well,
That's what's frightening the horses?
I hope so. Do you know how bored we are?
That's so true.
Think about it. All we do is sit around the house, stare at the wallpaper, fantasize that we're inside of it. Oh, how many days can you do that? I want to see the world.
If you don't put that corset back on, your uterus is going to wander all over the place.
Well, that's true.
That's
Too late.
science.
I've liberated
Straight
my
up
uterus.
science. You did what?
I've liberated my uterus. I
Oh.
let it go. I said,
Well,
you
it is the century for liberation.
Yeah, I just told it, you know what, I don't think I'm going to need you.
Well, the roast looks like it needs a few more logs underneath it. I'm
Well,
going to go chop some and see what I think about my sister with her wandering uterus.
well, if you see it out there, tell it I said good luck in the
Oh, I will. And I'm going to go dig up our father and roll him over in his grave just in case he hasn't already done it.
field. So dramatic.
Upset brother.
Sister, I must have misheard you. You said you won't need your uterus?
Yes, I've decided not to have children. Not a one.
But,
0?
0 children.
but... Oh, the horses
no.
Well, I set your horse free. Since everything's set free. Hit him right on the back and went flying.
You'll have no heirs to give your horse to.
Yeah. And what are you gonna do? Wear pants and ride it?
Oh!
The finest pantaloons I've ever seen.
Oh!
Thank you. They're jop furs. That's what I call them. I sewed them myself. Jop furs.
Hot first.
Doesn't that sound jaunty?
I do like the sound of that. It's the first thing I've liked so far.
They're very comfortable. There's no chafing. I
When
can
we were
actually
having our-
sit like this on the horse instead of this. I prefer this instead of this.
It is
This,
much
not
more
as much fun
secure
as this.
to give the horse a leg hug.
Yes.
I just don't know what to
I
do.
don't know what they said about in Paul's letter to the Corinthians about leg hugs, but I think he was against it. I'm gonna go check on this wood.
Sister, well,
This
we
is
were...
my last supper with you
What?
all. Before I leave.
You're
for-
leaving?
Yes. I hear there's gold in different parts of the country.
Well,
You have to dig for it.
How will you even get there? You don't have a horse then.
I'll probably steal one from somebody else.
A horse thief in our family?
Yes.
Such a lowly state has fallen upon us since the death of our parents.
I'm sorry. You can come with me.
Oh.
Let me think about it.
I don't even know what to say
Sister,
to that, sister.
do not be tempted by these.
Oh, I am definitely not, brother.
I mean, we could all go.
Well,
Think about
brother
it.
didn't even say if he managed to get that carriage. He just shouted about interest rates.
See, would you rather sit around here forever talking about interest rates, or would you like to go try our hand at pioneering?
But
I mean, you don't have to answer now.
I was just poking the roast.
Go ahead and poke the roast. I gotta put some logs underneath there. Nobody asked whether I even bought that carriage. Thought that would have been the first question, but no one gives a cry eye.
I mean, I'm interested.
Are you?
Did you buy the
I
carriage?
bought the carriage.
But, oh, don't tell her that. If you tell her that, she's just gonna leave.
Brother, can I borrow your carriage?
She's gonna sit upon it with her pantaloons and no uterus. Who knows where her uterus is at this point? She's not having children, brother.
Well, I don't have to worry about there being a mess on my carriage.
She has a scheme to open a gold mine.
She's just gonna go
An
in
actual
there
gold mine?
and dig.
You gonna go dig?
I am, brother. I'm gonna go find gold. An adventure.
Huh.
And maybe open a dueling piano bar in Sacramento, California.
This idea is starting to sound better and better every second.
Not you too.
Your carriage.
Well, one thing I love is a dueling piano.
I knew I could tempt you with that.
I don't know what.
I once saw one in Dodge City. It was great. The guy that lost was shot dead.
Oh.
That's how he lost. The other guy shot him.
In duel.
So now you're going to be a murderess as well?
That's just the way they do it in Dodge City.
Sacramento is much nicer.
How was the roast when you poked it?
It sprung back.
Still
That
a
means
springback. I needed full goo.
Yeah.
I needed full goo.
You wanna
Needs
give it a
20 more
push and
minutes,
have it
brother.
stay sunk in.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say an indentation. Gotta say, I like this idea. While I was out buying that carriage, I decided to rescind my proposal to that 12-year-old.
Oh, I didn't think she was your type
She
anyway.
was not.
Anybody want some moonshine?
Oh, do I ever?
Sister, it's like I don't
That
know you
stinking
anymore.
temperance league won't stay out of my throat.
I could never.
I made it in our bathtub.
Oh, this sounds fantastic.
Not you too, brother. This is a Christian household.
gonna have to finish the
Oh,
bottle.
wait a minute. That damn horse may be back. Get out of here!
I'm sorry I sprung all this on you and Arbor Day of all days. But I just felt like, why wait?
Our parents' favorite holiday.
Don't know what to say to any of you at this point.
Sister, I say you come.
But sister,
Are you actually fulfilled here?
this was the wish of our dearly departed parents. To live here and sniff the wind and see if there's a ruckus about.
There's never a ruckus.
That's all they did their whole lives. That's why they left us this cabin. So that we could take up the mantle and notice when the horses were squirrely and spread the news. Not so we could sit on horses with a leg hug and drink moonshine and dig for gold and shoot losers at dueling pianos.
God, that's such a fun list. I am excited.
Don't tell me you're starting to be convinced by this one.
Have another drink and think about it.
Don't you dare!
If you would. Oh. It does get rather dull
Yes!
on the farm.
So dull isn't bad.
Some days I hear whistling wind through the corn and I think,
Isn't it beautiful?
no! I think
never
I'm
in
going
tune.
slightly nuts.
Just every year, another crop of corn.
I
We
hate
harvest
it.
it, we sell it. We argue about the interest on our carriage. And then the next year it happens again.
But if we don't have corn, who will sell cornbread at the farmer's market? That's kind of our niche.
You know what? The O'Shaughnessy's can sell corn.
Did you do?
The O'Shaughnessy's can
The
do it.
O'Shaughnessy's are dead to us.
Well, I'm gonna have to buy a new wagon.
Oh.
Oh,
A
brother.
couple of carpetbaggers just stole the one I bought.
Oh, you left it
You
unlocked
left it
outside.
I left it unlocked. I left it
You gotta pull it into the garage.
What, a garage? What's a garage?
It's the barn that we use just for carriages.
That's what we call
No,
it.
Also
I
the
thought-
Christmas
perfectly
decorations.
safe. You take the leash and you wrap it around the pole 3 times, and that's it.
Oh, you don't even know how to do a knot.
Well, this is actually a victory because now you can't leave.
Oh.
I
I love that
Great.
carriage. I only got to ride it the 57 miles it took to get back here. Took me 3 days to do.
I'll get it back.
Wait, sister, what?
How you gonna get it back?
Oh,
I'm
sister!
going after them.
Well, that'll do it.
She can cover
They'll
a
be
lot of-
so shocked.
Yeah, she can cover a lot of ground just wearing pantaloons.
I feel like I want to put this dress on and then go get in a Shakespeare play.
That's,
I can go play every woman role in a Shakespeare play.
you know what people will say about you.
Yeah, what a fine actress.
And that's your, you know,
What?
that word. Queer. Mother and father would not approve
Of that word?
of you wearing our sister's dress.
Oh, come on.
Come on, that's all I'm
You
gonna
know
say.
they used to trade their clothes every night.
What?
Mother would put on stiff burlap pants,
No, I will not
shoes that there was no left or right determined between the two. There was just only one kind of boot. Dad would put on a hoop skirt and would walk around with a looking like little Bo Peep with one of those. Staffs.
Oh, you stopped talking?
Dad was a bearded lady. D.T. Barnum hired our father to be a bearded lady in the circus.
You told her?
I did.
Your wagon's back.
Yeah. The dress was real comfortable.
You could be in a Shakespeare play.
That's what was my plan.
Oh, I'll come and see it. When does it open?
I gotta go audition.
Oh my
I
goodness.
gotta work on lowering. I gotta go work on raising my voice. Right now, this is the only level I got. And I don't think they're gonna buy me as one of the ladies of the court.
No one in the
Yeah,
back
it's
will
a
hear
bit
you.
gravelly.
Yeah.
But I'm
I'll
not
play-
judging.
Don't judge.
I'm not.
It's a fact. There's no judgment. Those are just facts.
God, how depressing you can fit in my dress so nicely.
Well, we're starving. We're starving, people.
I'm sorry you had to learn about Dad being the bearded lady.
I don't even know
What do you think paid for all these acreage? P.T.
Hard
Barnum.
work and good Christian values.
And drunks that
And
come
drunks
by
that go to the
carnival.
circus.
Yeah.
I didn't. This can't be true. Right? No.
Look, just because your birth killed our mother,
Oh, you're gonna bring that up again?
hey, she did not get to tell you the truth.
She
It's
did
just you
leave
got that big head.
Yeah. And then
Killed her right up.
Yeah,
the
I know.
heartache of you killing our mother killed our father. So
Yes, when you were 9. It was 9 years.
9 years of heartache.
He was a drunk for 9 years.
I just remembered. Mother,
She's the only one that he ever loved. He never loved us. He definitely never loved you. Well, you killed his wife.
He resented
Very
you.
frank about not loving me.
Yeah.
He said it repeatedly and often.
Yes. I just remembered. My apologies. Mother left you a dying wish that she carved into a wooden board. I've been meaning
What?
to give it to you.
While she,
17!
She said give it to you when you were 17. So I guess I'm perfectly timed.
as you were slowly killing her during childbirth, the one thing she wanted was a board and a Bowie knife to carve your birthright into. The last gift
so
she gave.
much. I don't even know what to do with this information.
It was a big board.
We've been using the other side as a table.
It's been in our kitchen the whole time.
Yes, we play cards on
We
it.
just
We can
underneath
flip
it. We never read it. I'll read it be the first one to be read.
You don't know how to read, Pete.
I don't. I never learned how to read.
Well, go ahead.
This is just rather a big moment. Don't you all think? Our mother's last thoughts? She wrote as I was killing her with my large head.
Your head is quite large.
I
Yeah.
know.
Still to this day.
It
But
was
your
this
body
large when
has-
you were a baby.
I know,
That's what
I
came out.
know.
You were a tiny little body with that head.
Yes, I was very lopsided and I just rolled around on my head all the time. With my little body just flailing.
Well, it wasn't so much rolling as anytime you try to get up, you just fell right
I
over.
was just...
Read the letter.
Read the letter.
Out loud.
Is it a letter if it's on the underneath side of a card table?
I think that this is semantics right now.
How does this dress make my shoulders look?
Broad.
They are rather broad. Dearest daughter.
She hadn't named
She
you
had-
yet.
No,
Didn't get a chance.
no.
Should have said, dearest little orphan Annie,
Oh. Well,
because your name's Annie.
yeah.
You are an orphan because you killed our mother.
Well, we're all orphans when you put it that way,
We
brother.
are. You made us an orphan.
Oh, Pete.
Hey, I didn't like her anyway.
Look, I don't know if I can read this if you're all going to be very negative.
I
No.
wasn't being negative.
This just sounds negative. I'm just stating facts.
They do sound negative when you state them.
That's because my tone is that way.
Yeah.
How's the roast?
Is it still poingy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Still too boingy.
Still poingy.
Well, read the board.
I'm trying to muster the courage.
My dearest Annie, if you were
Oh, she
reading
did
this,
know my name. I'm sorry, I'm
If
going
you
to
were
read it in
reading
my
this-
mind, and if you so hear,
my
that
dearest
is not
Annie,
upon you.
if you
I
were
will
still,
read it silently,
my
my
dearest
dearest
Annie,
and you will never know what
my
she said
dearest
to me.
Annie, my dearest Annie, if you're still reading this, then you've seen that you've cut me off multiple times. It is what I anticipated when you were 17 years old. And if you're reading this, then you also know that your big head has killed me.
Yes, thank you for stating that, just like Father always.
She mentioned that big head part.
Just now.
I'm not the only one.
It's a very well-known fact around our province that I have a large cranium.
I just want you to know that while Your father might hate you. I still very much love you. You are, I believe you are my daughter. And I believe that there is a place for people who kill their mothers. Like murderers, like you. Please be proud of the person that you are and accept this wooden letter as my token of appreciation for everything that you've done in the 17 years in which you've lived. By the way, you might have diabetes. It runs in our family.
Well, that was.
I heard you thinking for a second.
Yeah.
I mean, something blew your mind and you started thinking out loud.
P.S. Please don't let your brother wear your sister's dress. Only your father looks good in a dress.
Well, I have news for you, brother.
What do you got?
Mother would not approve of your wearing our sister's dress.
Oh, then I'm definitely wearing this bad.
Let's go to Sacramento.
Let's go to Sacramento.
Oh.
Can you butt me up? Can you J-hook me up?
It barely fits. He really needed that corset.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. Let me get a top hat
Oh.
and some tails.
There you go. Out on the town, just like mother and father.
Here we go.
Here we go. Oh, the horse is either leaving or back.
The horse is back.
Wait,
I found that when I found the carriage.
before you both leave, or all of you, it
You going?
seems like you're still wanting to leave.
Yes, Mom. Yes, Dad. I'm going with you.
What?
Oh,
That's what the role I'm gonna assume they're in now.
I have a confession to make. With all this talk of pantaloons and digging, and now what our mother has told me about my history, I must confess I am quite seduced to join you as well.
We are all going to Sacramento to find gold and dual pianos.
and a Shakespeare play.
I feel
Take off your dress.
Give your dress to your other brother.
Take off your dress and let that uterus wander.
Oh,
Take off the dress. Take off the dress.
well,
Take off
I'll
the
need
dress.
you to unbutton.
Full disclosure, I often wear your dress at nighttime and
What?
side saddle. Yes, it's quite relaxing. So
There's so many.
You the only one that didn't know that?
No! Where have I been all this time? I thought all of you were just sleeping in your beds like I do every night, perfectly innocent
No.
child.
We ride around. Side saddle.
I can't believe you have
regular
left me
saddle.
out of all of this all these years.
We thought with that big head of yours, you would have figured it out.
Yeah. Not a lot of brain thinking going on in that big old head. What's in there?
I just didn't know all of you would have so many secrets. I don't have any myself.
Not secrets. He screams to high heaven while he's, I'm in a dress, riding side saddle.
from midnight to 5 a.m. That's all I do.
Don't you feel so free?
Well, I'm still wearing a corset. I didn't throw mine out like you did.
Let's burn it with the roast.
Okay, I'll need you to untie that as well.
I'll turn away. I know you're a modest
I
lady.
am modest.
Unlike your other sister.
That's right. I'll poke the roast.
So I had a question.
Oh.
What do you think our mother said when she said she believed you're her daughter? She was in the middle of giving birth to you
I was quite confused about that as
while
well.
you were dying, while she was dying.
Interesting.
I don't know how that would have worked.
I don't
I
know,
mean, if she
but
believed your father was your father, that would make a little more sense. But her not knowing if she's the mother or not, when she died during childbirth.
well, you're all
Seems a
older
little
than
weird.
I am. Did she mention anything?
What's that?
Did
Mom wasn't smart.
she? Just the way my uterus feels now, it's quite free.
Yes, I told you, sister.
Just can't believe you're all right about these things. I've been under the wrong impression for my entire life.
Which is 17 years, which
17
is practically your whole life.
Yeah, we don't live long.
You're halfway to death.
Yes.
So let's make the back 9 your best 17.
Wow, well, when you say it like that, it does sound quite enriching and exciting.
We're gonna eat that roast to go. Put it in some kind of
I just gotta go. I gotta go buy us a new wagon. Wait, did you get the wagon
I
back?
did, brother. I got
Yes.
the wagon back hours ago.
Our sister is a
Minutes ago.
strong woman, and she
We're
can take care of
leaving this
things.
place. Let's get a wagon for each of us.
Oh.
A wagon train, if you will.
I think that would help us get along if we all didn't have to drive
I think
in the
that's
same
probably
wagon.
true.
We can dress how we want. We can live our lives how we want in our own wagons on the way out to Sacramento.
We'll stop, we'll have nice family meals, and then we'll get in our own wagons. It will be good.
Let's just make sure we don't stop in Oklahoma, because we'll never leave.
I don't know where that is.
I believe it's a territory. An area north of the Texas
They
territory.
will be having a land run soon, I
So-
believe.
Ooh,
89.
Maybe we
that
should get a
sounds
piece of
encouraging.
land.
Oh, what if we started our dueling piano bar in Oklahoma?
Oh,
ooh.
we could be the
When
first
does the
of our
land run
kind.
start? And is there some kind of sound to let us know that it's beginning?
Oh, well,
Listen, we've become a family of just breaking the rules.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the land run as it's set up, we'll sneak in beforehand.
We'll go a little sooner?
Yeah.
We'll go a little sooner than
I
they want
have
us
an
to.
idea. We'll all hide in trees, and then when they say go, we'll pop down.
oh, that's
Stake our claim and then
Stake
we'll
our
have the
claim.
land before any other fools get there.
Oh, this sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Way better than Sacramento.
We could rule the state of Oklahoma. Or the
State-
territory.
What is it now?
It's a territory.
It's a territory.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
when we're there,
Well-
we'll make it into a state.
I'm guessing it's not going to make it to statehood in the early 1900s.
Really?
What if we made it a
I like the odds on that one. Give me some odds on that one.
Well, I mean,
50 to 1.
just if we accomplish all these things, the state of Oklahoma will know our name.
That's right.
What if we made it a monarchy?
Ooh. All right, love family, let's get going.
Oh, my uterus!
You know, here at the Bottle episode, we dealt with a very serious subject of people who are born with big heads. And now with a very serious conversation and message about people who are born with big heads. It's the cast of the Bottle episode.
Hi, everybody. My name is Tyler. I'm one of the co-producers along with Amanda here, and wanted to just take a moment to talk about the issue of big heads. I literally have quite a big head. It's difficult for me to buy a baseball cap. That leads to strained relations with customer service and employees at stores.
Yes, and if you don't get along with employees at stores, you will be put on a capitalist blacklist, which is quite unfortunate. You cannot buy anything anywhere.
And when you can't buy anything anywhere, you literally don't have anything anywhere.
So please help end homelessness by not having large heads.
Thanks for the bottle episode.